Come on, camo. I'm trying a bunch of new things. Okay, looks like this video is just gonna be about camo. Really? Go lay down. Come on. I love you too. Whew. A lot of you have been asking me about my hair. No, I did not chop it off, and no, I did not bleach the shit. Like, no, it's a wig, so. Yep. But yeah, I actually got it off Amazon. I'll try to find it and I'll link it down below in the description box, but you can just look up like on Google or Amazon, teal ombre wigs, and I found this one and I thought it's cute because it looks like I chopped all my hair off, but I didn't, so I can have like the best of both worlds. On another note, let's just get started. So, this video is going to be my 2016 beauty favorites. So, all this stuff, some of it's like old, but all this stuff I've been using in the past year. And I'm going to start with lip products because there seems to be a lot of them. This is the Too Faced Lip Injection. This I've had for like over a year. It's not even gone yet. I'm surprised, but I used to use this stuff every single day, and you know, like everybody wants those plump lips now, so it like seriously works. Like I used to put this stuff on and then I'll be taking selfies, and when I get more into my selfies, like as time goes on, my lips really got bigger. And they look like swelled up in my pictures. So I was like, wow, like this shit really works. It's weird. But they also have a lip injection extreme, which would probably even work better. But you know, this one was expensive enough, so I got this one and it worked. So yeah, definitely recommend this. I love the Buxom White Russian Full-On Lip Cream. I'm sure you guys have heard of this. It's been going all around YouTube for years now. It's just a like sheer creamy lip gloss. I don't know how to explain it, but it's really pretty. It's like a peachy sheer white color. I don't know, but it's like really pretty. How many times are you gonna say light? Next I'm gonna talk about the Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Lips. I believe this is all of the ones I have. I don't know, I thought I had more. Maybe they're wandering around somewhere. But these are the ones I have. I have Pure Hollywood, which I just ran out of. Milkshake, which is like a little bit too light for me. I don't know. And then I have Naked, which kind of looks the same as Milkshake. Like, it's weird because in the bottle, they look different. Like, Naked has more of a tan undertone, like skin color. But really, when you put them on your lips, they kind of look the same. And then I have Crush. This is the one I'm wearing on my lips today. I would compare this one most to Pure Hollywood. I really, really love it. As you can tell, I ran out of Pure Hollywood. And this is Dusty Rose. And this one is very pretty too. It's like a deep burgundy mauve color. But yeah, I would love to try out some more colors from the Anastasia Liquid Lips. But those are just the ones I have, and I really, really love them. They're like probably my favorite liquid lipstick. Like, you can put this on and you don't even feel it on your lips. Like, the Kylie cosmetic ones are another one of my favorites, but when you have them on, you feel it. Like, you know you have a liquid lipstick on when you have these on. So I don't really like that, but if I'm just like, you know, taking selfies or just hanging out, not really doing anything, then I don't mind having these on. But if I'm gonna be like somewhere where I'm eating, drinking, stuff like that, then I don't want these on because they'll just look really messed up, and it's kind of hard to get them off too. You're going to have to like scrub your lips, but I do like these. I have the color Exposed. I have one of her metal mattes in the shade Heir. I have Malibu and Koko. These are the ones I have. I did have brown sugar too, and I lost it. But yeah, it really sucks. Yeah, I mean, I really like them. They're my second favorite liquid lip. Okay, now I'm gonna move on to foundations. This year has been a wild foundation year for me. I've tried a lot of foundations this year, more than ever. But I only have a few favorites. So my first favorite is going to be the Urban Decay All Nighter Matte Foundation. And I used the shade 1.5. It's an expensive ass foundation, and I used like half of it already, and I had to like stop using it every day because I was like, damn, I'm gonna run out already. So other than that, it's a wonderful foundation. Like, I'm obsessed with it, but it just runs out really quick, it seemed, and it's kind of expensive. Well, I guess it's like $40-$45. That's normal for a high-end foundation, but yeah. Not something I would use like every single day and just keep buying over and over. But on the other hand, I've had this Makeup Forever HD foundation in the shade 110R220. Probably the lightest shade, I'm guessing. I've had this for a while, and I have not ran out, so it's weird because this bottle looks like a lot smaller than the Urban Decay. So I don't know what's up with that. But I really do like this foundation. It's not so much of a matte foundation, but it's not too dewy. This foundation is from the drugstore. It's the Loreal Pro Matte Infallible. I've also tried the Pro Glow, and that's a little too dewy for me, but I'm pretty sure all you dry girls out there, it's probably great for you. But yeah, it just kind of makes me look like real greasy. But I love the Pro Matte. It's a lot like the Urban Decay All Nighter foundation, so it's really crazy. Like, this is only like $13 at the drugstore, and it's pretty much the same. Another foundation that I've been loving is a stick foundation. This is the first stick foundation I've used. I actually used it today. I used this mixed with the Pro Matte Infallible today by Loreal, and this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills stick foundation. It's only $25, which I really liked, and you get a good amount of product, so it should last a while. I feel like it's just such a mess-free way of putting on your foundation. You know, usually I'll like squirt foundation on my hand and mix them to get the right shade, and then like paint it on my face and then blend it out. But I feel like this is such a great mess-free way to do your foundation. So I really like this. It's not so full coverage either. It's more of a natural coverage, but I did mix it today, so I got more of a full coverage. So if you mix it with another favorite foundation that you have, then it'll work out perfectly. Now I'm going to move on to concealers. I've used a bunch of different concealers this year. Drugstore, high-end. Whew, it's been crazy. But I think I found all my favorite concealers. My number one favorite, I know you're already going to know because everyone else on YouTube is raving about it. It's the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I used the lightest shade, Fair, and it's just so like creamy. It kind of reminds me of the NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer because it's so creamy, but it's it's even better than that concealer, I think. So this is like so easy to blend out, everything. I know the NARS one is kind of tougher to blend out from what I remember. But yeah, this is my #1 favorite concealer. I actually ran out, so I'm going to have to run to the store and grab another one today. So I didn't even get to use this today because I'm totally out. So I actually used, which would be, what would be my second favorite probably, which is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea concealer. It says Aqua Sealer Concealer, which I kind of get why they said Aqua Sealer because it's very watery, but it actually blends out to be like full coverage and very nice. So it's very surprising because it's a very watery foundation, but I absolutely love it. Can we just take a moment to talk about the packaging on these too? Like, so pretty. I actually wanted to try other stuff from the Tarte Rainforest collection, or the Rainforest of the Sea collection, but I did not get the chance to. So if you guys tried anything else in this collection, let me know in the comments down below and let me know what was your favorite. My next favorite concealer would be the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. I used pretty much all of this, but I've had it about a year now, and this is not using it every day, of course, but I did use it every day for a long time. But it's a very good concealer. This is the shade NC15. So yeah, I like how this concealer has a pump. I would just pump it on a concealer brush and just like paint it under my eyes and everywhere, and then blend it out with a beauty blender. So I really love this concealer. It's very full coverage, and I think I'm gonna end up buying another one. The next concealer that I love is a cheap concealer, but it's amazing. It's the NYX HD concealer in the shade 01, CW01, and you can find these at Ulta, and I believe Target probably has them as well. And girl, this is, yeah, CW01 Porcelain. I've went through so many of these. Like, I can pull out like 5 of these right now and show you. I've went through so many of these just because they're cheap, so I feel like more opted to buy them more often, and then when you run out, it's like, I don't know, I just go and buy another one. So I really like this. I have 2 mascaras that I've been loving this year. Woo! Girl, what the fuck? Okay, this is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. It's amazing. I love it. I've bought a few of these as well. The only thing I don't like is that it's very expensive and you run out of it quickly if you use it every single day. But other than that, I'm obsessed with it. I love the wand. It makes my lashes perfect. And I'm not a big fan of wearing falsies all the time because my lashes are pretty long. So this is a great mascara for that. And then my other favorite mascara of all time is a cheap drugstore mascara. You can find it at Ulta, or I'm pretty sure they have it at Walmart, CVS, Walgreens, wherever your local drugstore is. It's the Loreal Voluminous in Carbon Black. This is the waterproof one. I was actually at Target when I got this, and it says Hydrofuge. So I was like, what the heck is Hydrofuge? Because I know I love the Voluminous in Carbon Black, but then it said Hydrofuge. So I was like, is this a different one, or what's up with this? And then you turn it over, I guess that might be Spanish or something for waterproof, and I just didn't know. So I usually don't get the waterproof one, I get the regular one, but this waterproof one works the same. It's just a little harder to get off at the end of the day, which I don't really like. So next time I don't think I'll get the waterproof one, honestly. But these mascaras are perfect. Powders. These are my 2 favorite. The RCMA No Color Translucent Powder. And you can order this online. I believe it's like $13 after tax for this I think it's, yeah, 3-ounce container. I've had it for a few months now, and it's not like you don't use that much, so the only thing I don't like is the packaging, because it opens up like this, so you have to like dump it into something. What I do, I dump it into the cap of my Airspun powder. You can get the Airspun powder at CVS, Walgreens, probably Walmart too. And I mix it with the Airspun translucent powder because I love that one too. And it gives me more of a not so white finish like the RCMA if you mix it with the Airspun, so I really like that. Another amazing powder is the MAC Studio Fix in NC15. And I did hit pan on it, but I don't use this every single day. And I was for a little while there, but I mean, it lasts you a while. I've had this probably a year now or longer, and it does last a long time, which I love. And I heard on other people's videos it's a powder foundation, which I don't really see the difference in a powder or powder foundation. I guess you can just put this on your face if you don't want to wear foundation, but I personally don't do that, so I couldn't tell you. But yeah, it's a really good powder. It's great for under the eyes. It doesn't really crease, and I really like it. On to palettes. There's a lot. So, I actually used this one today. It's an oldie but goodie, the Tartlette in Bloom palette by Tarte. You open it up, it looks like this. It's so pretty. It's like the perfect everyday neutral palette. I was using this for a long time there, and I'm surprised I didn't hit pan on any of these colors. But I actually used it today. It brought back some memories of when I used to use this every single day. And I really like it. It's beautiful. The next palette, I'm pretty sure a lot of girls have this in their 2016 favorites, but whatever. This is the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's, like, first of all, this packaging is just so gorgeous. It's like pink velour, like velvet, kind of. It's so pretty. Mine is honestly a mess. Oh my gosh, guys, it's a mess. Like, I should have cleaned it before I did this video. I hit pan on Vermeer, which is the lightest highlight shade in the palette. And then I am about to hit pan on Primavera, which is right underneath it. It's like a goldy highlight shade. So, as you can tell, I love these highlight shades in this palette. But I pretty much love everything in this palette. It's so pretty. And yeah. Oh, and it came with a brush too, so I love that. It's in my brush holder on my vanity. And it's a great brush too. The next palette, which I don't know if she's still gonna have it out because it's after the holidays, but it is the Kylie Cosmetics Holiday Edition 2016 palette, kyshadow palette, and I use this shade every single day for my crease color, no matter if I'm using the holiday palette or if I'm using another palette. I fell in love with this crease shade. But yeah, I love how it has a little mirror. The packaging is so cute. I love the cards she sends. I have them on display above my vanity. But yeah, the only really pigmented color in this palette is the silver. Like, let me just show you. Woo! I know you can see that. Wow, there's the swatch of it. Hold on. It's so buttery too. These shadows really are good. But that's the only like real pigmented shade. Sometimes I feel like it's a little too pigmented when I put it on my eyes. It's like crazy. But I wasn't really happy with the gold in this palette, but it's just not so pigmented. Let's see. It's kind of just a dark bronze gold. It's not very gold, so it's weird. But it looks gold. And then it's weird because these two, there's a like kind of metallic frosty plum, and then there's a matte plum. These two look pretty much exactly the same when you put them on. And then there's this metallic red, like mahogany color, and when you put that on your eyes, it kind of looks the same as these two plum shades too, so I wasn't too happy about that. But, you know, other than that, I really love this palette. I've used the blue. I really like the blue. The green, it's so different, you know? Like, I don't have a palette with these colors, so I just had to buy it. The next palette I've been loving all year is the Kylie Bible palette. Not just because I love Kylie, but it's a beautiful palette. It's so cheap, too. Like, it's $14.50 or something like that at Ulta. And I've used this palette a lot. I really should have cleaned these palettes, you know, before I did this video with them, but they're a freaking mess right now, so excuse that. But other than that, like, these highlight shades are beautiful. I love this shade. It looks so, like, rustic. These two purple shades are perfect. This whole palette is just amazing. It's just to die for. Like, she really did pick the perfect shades for everyday use or for whatever special occasions too. It's so pretty. And I love how there's like a range of shades from light to dark. So like if you're very light like me, there's the perfect highlight shade for us fair skinned girls. And then this highlight would be beautiful on more darker skinned girls out there. Like, I would love to see that, honestly. It'd be very pretty. Another eyeshadow palette that I've been loving this whole year, 2016. I know it didn't come out this year, but it's the Kat Von D Shade and Light. Making sure. Shade and Light eye palette. It's supposed to be like a eye contour palette, which I guess it is, but I really love it how there's like neutrals, cools, and then warms, and it's just so perfect. Like, I hit pan on this shade. It's called Latus, but it's just beautiful. I love all her products. I want them all. Another oldie but goodie is the Too Faced Cocoa Contour. And whew, mine is so old. I've way past hit pan on a lot of these colors. Well, two of them. It's a mess. So I still use this every single day to contour. The next palette, okay, this is kind of weird, but I only really like using the blush out of this palette. It's an eye and blush palette by Too Faced out of the Grand Hotel Cafe Christmas collection. In this little box, so cute. And then it opens up and there's 3 little palettes with eyeshadow and a blush or bronzer. This is the Eggnog Latte palette out of that collection. Looks like this. And every day lately I've been using the blush out of this palette. I just think it's like so pretty. It's like a coral blush. It's matte too, which I really love. Next palette that I've been loving, I've only had this about like a month and a half, 2 months, but it's the Morphe Deysi Danger, I hope that's how you say it, woo, highlight palette. It looks like this, and I actually found this from Nikki Tutorials here on YouTube. I saw her use these 2 purple highlight shades in a video, and I was like, wow, like that's so pretty, I have to buy it. and I believe it was only $20. Like these two purple highlight shades. I usually use those, or I'll use this corner goldish highlight. So pretty. Me and this product are definitely in a long-term relationship, I would say. It's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer in Ebony. I have to go get more today as well as my concealer that I ran out of, but I use this every single day. No other brow product could replace this or take me away from this. Like, I'm completely obsessed with this. I used to use the Brow Wiz, and that just don't cut it for me anymore, honestly. So yeah, you have to go try this. A few brushes I would like to mention that I've been loving this whole year are, I need to wash them, but the MAC 217. I love this for blending in the crease of my eye. It's just the perfect brush. I'm gonna go wash it, poor baby. And the Morphe M441 brush right here. I also use this for like a transition shade. I'll usually go in with this brush first before any other brush. I always find myself reaching for this one. So this kind of just sets down the base on your eye and your crease. And then this is only one of them, but this is one of the Kylie Cosmetics brushes. This one is perfect for like packing on color in the corner of your eye, like the outer V, and blending it up, like blending it into the center of your eye or whatever. So yeah, I got her brush set around Christmas time. Rest, I'm not going to include all of these in my favorites, but I do like the two blending ones. But I do like how it came with a little pencil brush and like two shader brushes. But the two blending brushes are really good actually, so if she still has them out, available on her website, I would recommend these. Well, this isn't a very exciting product, but I do use it every single day. So if you're looking for a good brow gel to keep your brows in place and just comb through them and give them a more natural wet look after you're done filling them in, I've been using the Milani Clear Brow Shaping Clear Gel for a few months now, but I just ran out and I got the Anastasia one. This is the mini one. I'm not sure how much the big one costs, but I'm pretty sure you can just order it on their website or you can find it at Sephora. But this seems to work just as good as the Milani one, so you can get the Milani one at Walgreens for, I would think, a lot cheaper. Well, that is it for my 2016 beauty favorites. I hope I could help you guys out in this video. I feel like every 2016 beauty favorites video I watch, I'm like, okay, I have to go buy that. I'm about to go buy that. I just like pretty much make a list of everything that I'm about to go buy that they mention in the video. So I hope this helped you guys out if you're looking for a certain product to try in 2017. And if you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe. I'll link all my social media down below. And I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video.